Now lesson 45. It is first grade, lesson 13. All right, put your hands down. There's nothing to ask right this minute. Oh, you think it's going to fall? Thanks, ma'am. All right. So the last time I was here, we were talking about anger in our bodies, and we were talking about the different ways we felt the anger inside of our body. We talked about sometimes our face might feel hot, or our hands might clench, and we might make fists. We might feel sweaty. Our tummy might feel funny. Our heart might start beating fast. That doesn't just have to be for anger. It can be for a really strong emotion. So I've got some things here that talk about anger behaviors and what people do when they get angry. So I'm going to pass out a couple of these, and I want you to look at them. We're just going to pass out one per table, and you can look at it together, or two, depending on where everyone's sitting. And it says, these are behaviors that people might do when they get really, really frustrated or really, really angry. Okay, so think about something that makes you really frustrated or really angry. And the first thing it says, I'm not saying these are the right things you should be doing. I'm just saying it's something that people do sometimes when they get angry. The first one says hit people.
Run.
How many people? Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry. Goodness gracious. Your room is tight.
Stop. Make them.
Yes, it does. All right, eyes up here. If you can hear me, put your hand on your head. If you are listening to me, pat your tummy. Okay, put your hands down. All right, here are some things that people do sometimes when they're angry. You don't have to raise your hand and tell me, Aiden, I'm talking. You don't have to tell me if you do these things. I just want you to think about them. Some people, when people get really angry or frustrated, the first thing it says is hit people. Have you ever seen somebody get mad and hit someone else? What about spitting? Sometimes people will get really frustrated and spit. They might throw objects, slam doors, yell and scream. How many of you want to be around people that are doing those things right now? Would you like to be hanging out with someone who did that when they got angry?
No.
No. They might call names or run away. They might cry. Sometimes we cry when we get really angry. Remember, you're sharing it with your friend Dawson. Keilani, we're sharing with our friend Dawson. They might give mean looks or push or shove. Mumble under my breath. What does it mean if somebody mumbles under their breath at you? What does that mean? What do you think, Kerrigan? They could make a sound, or they could say things real quiet. I don't like her. She's so mean. And you can barely hear them. And if you say, what did you say? They'll say nothing. That's talking under your breath at someone. It's very rude. They might kick or stomp or use bad words. They might growl. How many people here have ever seen somebody do any of these things? I know I have. Some of us have probably done these things too. We've all gotten mad and lost our temper before and have done these things. This is not the way to handle our anger. We're going to watch a couple little short clips, and I want you to turn your body so you can see. I want your pencils down on the table, not in your hands. I know you were supposed to be sharing a paper. So I need to see everybody's eyes. My back table back there, your backs are to me, so you're not going to be able to see. Get that out of your mouth. Put that together. Put the marker away. We're not coloring. Okay. Crayons go be put away. Markers are put away. Watch your head. I don't want to get you there, Mr. Caden. The first thing we're going to watch is this boy here. I want you to take a look here. Aiden. He's outside playing at recess. How many people here went outside and played at recess? How many people like to have a basketball at recess? Ian, I'm going to need you to turn around, and I'm going to need you to put the pencil down. Put the pencil down, turn around so you can see up here. Turn your chair with your body. Okay? There we go. All right, so let's see what happens. Looks like I pushed it again, don't I?
Well played, ask.
How do you think he was feeling?
Sad.
Okay.
Mad.
Mad.
Done here, folks. I asked you to stop with him, you're not.
That's like
Whoa.
Are you okay?
I am okay. Thank you for asking, and I managed to unplug this, didn't I? It's my big old boot. How do you think he was feeling?
Mad.
How did you know he was mad?
Because he
Carrie,
was
Kate-
mad. Kerrigan.
Kanaya, how did you know that he was mad?
Because he went, give it back if you want to play. Ask. And he was
Would you be mad if that happened to you?
No. He just stared at him and then ran and took it away.
I would be mad too. Why do you think he took that ball away from him? What do you think, Spencer?
He just wanted to play.
He wanted to play.
That's why he took the ball away from him. And now he has no ball.
Yeah, so that guy, how many people agree with Spencer that you think that's why he took the ball? Yep, I agree. I agree. He wanted to play with the ball. So, the boy that got the ball taken away from him, what do you think he should do now?
Say, please give that back and you can just...
What do you think he should do? What do you think? Ava? That's not Ava. Ava's not here today.
Say tonight, you can share.
That would be a thing to say. You could share. What else?
You could ask him if he doesn't have a ball. You can ask him like, hey, do you want to play with
Put
me?
your head up, please, Kerrigan. You're not going to be able to see if you don't have your head up. Thank you. You could share. You think you want to play with me. The very first thing he's going to need to do, is, look at that face. Look at that body. His arms are crossed, his mouth is scrunched, his hands are fist, and he yelled at him. And that's okay that he got mad, isn't it?
Yeah,
But now he needs to calm down before he can move on. He needs to calm down. Let's take a look and see what's going to happen. Eyes up, heads up.
Aiden, take your fingers out of your pencil box, please.
When you get angry, you can feel it. Our bodies tell us how we feel. You may feel hot or have a headache. You may feel funny inside. You may clench your teeth or make fists with your hands. Feeling angry is normal. Everyone gets angry. It's okay to get angry, but what you do with your anger may or may not be okay. Chad has decided to use deep breathing to calm down. Can you hear him take deep breaths? Now Chad is calm enough to think clearly.
Good one.
Okay, so now he's calm. Now he has to decide what to do next. Some people said that they could, no, leave it, oh, I thought you were turning, leave the lights off. You can, he could go and ask him to play. How would he say that? What would you say? Someone took the ball from you. What are you going to go and say to them? Derek, do you have an idea?
Can I please have my ball back?
Mm-hmm.
Or we can share together.
Yeah, how many people think that would be a good thing? Yeah, awesome. Zendaya, do you have an idea of what he could say? Can I please have my ball back? He doesn't have to share with them, does he? It would be a nice thing, but he doesn't have to just because he took the ball from him. Okay. What are some other ideas? Jada, do you have an idea? You took my ball. Can I please have it back? So, what if he doesn't give the ball back? What if he says no? What should you do then? What's your idea, Kerrigan? You could go and tell the teacher, couldn't you?
And
If you really wanted the ball back. What if you decided you didn't want to play with the ball anymore? What could you do then, Kanaya?
Let's say that, it's okay, you can have the ball. I don't want to play with it.
You say, I don't want to play with it anymore. You can go play with something else. But if you want the ball back, you should ask for it back. And if they won't give it back to you, then you may need to talk to a teacher. Should you go up and grab it out of that boy's hands just like he'd grabbed it out of your hands?
no, because then he'd do the same thing back to you. Then you would just get madder.
Yeah, you could get in a big fight about it, couldn't you? Would that be a good idea?
No.
No. You would both get in trouble. What he did was wrong, and you don't want to get in trouble with him, do you? Even though you feel so angry that you feel like you might want to go and grab the ball back from him, don't you? And that's okay to feel that angry, but that's not something that we can do. Kanaya, please stop. Thank you. So what I'm going to show you now is we're going to talk some about breathing. You'll see that he put his hand on his belly and he was breathing. And the way that we do our breaths, it says how to calm down. Stop. It says use your signal. Feel the signal in your body that you're getting too angry. Did you see how he put his arms and his face got like this? That's a sign to him. His face was getting tight. He was crossing his arms. What's one of your body's signs that you're getting angry? Spencer? Tell me with words.
Getting really super mad.
You feel super mad? Okay, Kerrigan, what's the sign that you're getting angry? Start to sweat and your face turns red. Good thing that you know that because you can't see your own face, but you can feel it, can't you? Yes, ma'am. See what she's talking about? This is called a clenched fist. Your hands are clenching. They're getting red. They're, yes, exactly. Aiden?
When you get really mad, your face, you started to cry.
You might start to cry. You're exactly right. Grace?
You'll get so mad that you might want to hit somebody
Mm-hmm.
or push somebody.
You feel like your arms are going to do that? Mm-hmm. So that's your signal, and you need to tell yourself stop. Oh my gosh, I am so mad at myself that I made my thing on it. Oh, I just want to kick this. I'm so angry. I need to tell myself stop. Stop. I'm feeling mad. I need to take some breaths, put my hand on my belly, and I need to breathe in through my nose like I'm sniffing a cookie out of the oven. Has anyone ever smelled chocolate chip cookies? Chocolate chip cookies right out of the oven? We don't do it loudly. We don't do it like this. We don't go because that doesn't calm me down and it is too loud for other people. I'm going to show you someone doing belly breathing so you can see what I mean. Eyes up here. Ian, I need you to turn around and look at me and look at that. You are staring at your desk the whole time I'm talking, and I don't think that you're hearing me. So turn around and put your eyes so I know that you're hearing me, please. Let me see your beautiful face. Okay, this says belly breathing. And it has a beautiful blue sky that we don't have today.
Hi, I'm Brent. You know, just like you, I sometimes get mad, frustrated, or excited. And when that happens to me, I use belly breathing to help me calm down. This is how I do it. I put my hands on my belly, I pay attention to my breathing, I take a breath that makes my belly move out when I breathe in, and back in when I breathe out. I breathe in slowly through my nose and out through my mouth. It's like smelling some delicious hot soup. And then blowing on it to cool it down. My breathing is so quiet that I can hardly hear it. What do you think? Want to test it out? Try it with me.
Yes, I'll
Put
try.
your hands on your
Hands on your
belly.
belly, please.
Take a breath that makes your belly move out when you breathe in through your nose. And back in when you breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in slowly through your nose and out through your mouth.
Your nose. You don't have to do this. You don't have to go. Just a small breath.
Raise your hand if you can feel your belly moving in and out.
Feel it?
Nicely done. Let's practice again.
Let's do it again.
It's easy to learn and it will really help you out. Next time you get upset or too excited to think, try it out.
So, did you hear what he said? mad, upset, or excited. With Christmas coming, a lot of times we get really excited,
Like I
don't we?
get excited that I didn't eat.
And it's hard to calm your body. It's hard to keep from speaking out, or it's hard to keep from being too wild with your arms and legs or running in the hall. So it doesn't have to just be mad or frustrated. It can also be excited and really, really happy. So we've got a song that we're going to listen to, and it's going to go through some of the steps. So I want everybody to stand up, have your hands up. The song's a little goofy, but it's going to help us remember the steps. Make sure you've got a little bit of room so you're not hitting anyone around you. You should not be doing jumping jacks. You should just be waiting. Okay, there's nothing to watch. We're just listening with our ears. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When your heart is all aflutter
Heart's beating fast.
and you're panting like a dog, when your legs are feeling shaky
Legs are feeling shaky. Make me like shaky.
and your mind is in a fog,
Oh my goodness.
it's time to put your hands on your tummy. Then say stop. Name your feeling.
I'm feeling mad.
Take a belly breath.
The belly breath.
And then you calm right down.
See what else they have. Eyes over here, please. Turn around, Spencer.
You've just been scared by something,
Oh, I'm scared.
and your belly starts to ache. When you're really sad and worried, and your hands begin to shake,
Shaking. Make
it's
your
time to put your hands on your tummy. Then say stop. And make your
And how you feeling? Excited.
take a belly breath.
Take a breath. In through your nose.
Calm right down.
Out through your mouth.
You know, when you're bursting with excitement,
Oh, I'm so excited.
and you're spinning like a top,
Go around in a circle.
when you've had a disappointment,
Man.
and your special plans been flawed,
Sure.
it's time to put your hands
Hands on your belly.
then say stop.
Spencer, turn around and watch me. Stop.
Name your feeling.
I feel excited.
Take a belly breath. And calm right down.
In through your nose.
Take a belly
Ian,
breath.
go to your seat.
Calm right down. Take a belly breath.
Your nose.
And calm right down.
I'm going to do a belly breath right now. Are you ready? You can hardly tell, can you? You don't have to be loud and go, I'm going to take a belly breath. Stop. I feel. You can do that all in your head. Sometimes when I'm driving, I have to do that. So the other day, somebody pulled right in front of me, and if I hadn't put my brakes on, I would have hit them in the side. And I had to go, oh my gosh. And take some breaths and calm down, because even adults, we get
Get
mad
mad.
and frustrated and scared and excited, and we need to calm our bodies too. Oh my goodness, this
My
is
mom
working.
plays when she's
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have ran out of time because it is almost noon. And that means in 3 minutes it will be time for lunch. What?
No, sweet.
So that means it is almost time for us to eat lunch. So you did a good job. We can have some doggy time, but I'm going to add it on to next week. So I need to pick someone, Jada. Next week, you remind me that we're doing extra doggy time, okay? And if Jada's absent, then Zendaya will need to remind me, okay?
And if she's not
Nope,
here,
they're both going to be here. I'm quite sure of it. So before we go, I want everyone to think. In a minute, we're going to be going to eating and going to inside recess. Should be running and screaming and yelling at inside recess. It's hard, isn't it? Because you haven't been outside and you can't get all your energy out. If you start to feel too excited, tell yourself, stop. Put your hand on your belly. Think, I'm so excited. Take a breath through your nose, out through your mouth, and make your belly move. We're going to talk about some other things you can do when you're angry when I come back next week. We're going to talk about belly breathing a lot, and I might even bring us in something yummy to sniff. Do we have any food allergies in this room?
No.
No food allergies? Okay.
No food.
All righty.
And then when we're done sniffing it, we can eat it.
That might be the plan. You just never know. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, look at me, please. There are a few people who had their hands up when I came in. What did you want to tell me? When you remember, put your hand up. Kerrigan, you had your hand up? Do you remember? Nope. Kanaya, you had your hand up at one point? Oh, that was on I went tripped over. So thank you. Because we ran out of time, so we're going to add extra time. This took too long. And also the fact that I'd forgotten my camera and had to walk back down and get it. I just